You're right there, you lovely lot. This is going to be a bit of a different episode for this series. I say episode, video, you know what I mean. And this is going to be like a two-part special because it's about the cards. Now, the cards are so integral to the game system. I thought it'd be wise for me to split it into two to show where you can get them and so on and so forth. So the first one is going to be on the objective cards, the event cards, encounter cards, those kind of ones, because they are primarily from night models themselves. You don't need to go to other sources to get hold of them. Okay, so hopefully you've been reading up on the rules and been able to talk to some people. So objective cards are pretty much how you score the game. So objective cards, okay, and you got like generic objective cards, you got character related objective cards. If you take Batman, you can take his objective card for Batman. If you take Jim Gordon, you can take his card, so on and so forth. Talia al Ghul, okay. Insert Mr. Freeze, you can take his card, okay. So I'm going to put a link in the description, as always, to sites that I reference. Okay, so you've got the Batman miniatures game downloads, and you've got objective cards, and as I said, you've got characters, you've got generic, and then you've got the different crews, you've got the different teams. So that's why, as I said, I wanted to keep this separate because it can go a little bit crazy with this sheer amount. So if we go on to generic, as you can see, you get a lot of you get a few cards that you get to play around with. So just download these, and then if you do have access to a printer, print them out. But like I said in a previous episode, go to a print place if you've got the option and get them printed, and then get hold of some cheap card sleeves, cut them out, use a metal rule, an X-Acto blade. Please be careful. Slide them in there. It just gives them a little bit more professional feel, and they last a lot longer. Okay, because you don't need to fork out of these getting printed out on cardstock. They just need to be printed out on half decent paper, and you make it last a lot longer. Okay, so that's your your generic ones, and you've got your character ones. As I said, you got them related to Lady Shiva, Jason Todd, Poison Ivy, Rachel Ghul, Katana. You got loads of different ones, which is really, really nice. So it adds a lot of flavor and versatility into your decks that you play as. You even got Emperor Penguin in there, for example. You do have a lot. Okay? So go through, download the ones you are looking at playing at. So you maybe wanted to go, I want to play the organized crime from the Batman movie. There you go. There's your organized crime deck. And obviously follow the rules accordingly of how to build your deck. I will be going over those in future videos of how to actually build your gangs and build your decks. Okay, this is just getting you started so you can collect all the stuff you need to build from. Okay, there's no point me overwhelming you with tons and tons of different information that you may not need. Okay, that's your objective cards. Then you got event cards, as you can see there. Print them out, cut them, put them into your sleeves. Yeah, event encounters, same again. This is really nice to get this kind of set as well, because you can kind of like pull it out and go, oh, what kind of setup are we playing today with me and X? Really, really nice. Okay. Sometimes it is useful if you are going to do the sleeve method, get different color sleeves, because if you got ones that are more related to encounters and events and stuff, which aren't actually crew cards, give them a different color, maybe white or something, and then you could have different colors for your different crews. Just as an example, because you can get loads of different ones. And I didn't really go over it too much in the previous episode, but your rules, like your team rules and stuff like that, are on this site as well, if they would actually load up. That is a valid question. So you've got options, okay, for your previous rules. Upgrade ones to explain how you upgrade your models, your characters. Speed Force, because some of you may be aware, you can have speedsters in Batman, which is a bit of a interesting topic, because sometimes the speedsters can be a little bit of a quirky imbalance, if that makes sense. But it depends on who you're playing with and the teams you have and how you build it. But that is basically it from the actual cards that you need to have a deck to play with and have your encounters. As you know, I would state get some sleeves. What I can do, I've also got decks. So I've got my sleeves and decks from TT Combat. They do have like little dividers in them. So it's just really useful to be like, oh, here's my deck in the sleeves. They're good to go. And yeah, just get yourself your hobby mat, your metal ruler, nice sharp blade, cut them carefully. If you got a guillotine, that may help as well, and just put them into your sleeves. And that is you started. You've now got your rules. Right? You're talking to people in the community. You got your rules. You got your cards, your deck cards, your event cards to actually start planning out your games. Next video, we'll be going over character cards, okay, which is going to be quite in depth, because you've got supported cards. I say supported, they're made from night models, but then you've got ones that the fans in the community have been able to use the conversion chart that they brought out to convert old models with their old cards into new card format, which I'll go over in the future. But yes, thank you again for watching through to the end. It means the absolute world to me. As always, any and all feedback is very much appreciated. If you want me to go over different things, please let me know and share this with like-minded people. But yes, if you're enjoying the content, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill, YouTube. But anyway, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I hope to catch some of you, not really in the next one. Ta-ra for now. If you've enjoyed the video and the content on the channel, why not throw a subscribe? And if you do so, don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified of all future content coming out. But on top of that, we have YouTube memberships now, starting from as little as £1 a month. All pennies go to supporting the channel, and you get plenty of rewards in the process. Thank you again, and I'll catch you in the next one.